And now I'd like to welcome our second student speaker, Candida Marie Camacho Damian, who has been selected by our students.
Good morning to family, friends, faculty, and staff. I am so grateful for the opportunity to address you all on this incredible day. Congratulations, classmates. Wow, we should be so proud of ourselves. It is daunting to put into words the magnitude of our journey to this day. Look how far we have come. We have learned so much. At times it seemed impossible. 20+ lectures per week, having to keep up as more and more content was introduced. It was a lot, but we did it. And we did it during a global pandemic. For some, that looked like starting medical school completely remote, learning anatomy through what felt like a video game, and getting to know your classmates through Zoom. For others, that looked like being completely integrated into the Sinai community, just for that to change abruptly. Losing the opportunity to connect in person made these challenges even harder. Yet, like Mount Sinai says, we find a way. Like the time we were in lockdown in Aaron Hall due to a COVID outbreak, and some of us witnessed a banana and other things being transported by a string at an apartment window above mine to another apartment below mine in Aaron Hall. That was too funny. Of all the things I learned in medical school, it is the importance of community, of turning moments of isolation into opportunities for connection, and learning how to ask for and receive help, of learning that I am not alone in my struggles, of having people find me when I had lost my way and fallen off the path of my dream of becoming a doctor. These are the lessons I will take forward into my career. These lessons will allow me to actualize the privilege and pain of earning this medical degree, and to my dream of making the world a better and kinder place for all of us. To be able to offer those in need of care the things I needed when I was a child. I grew up in a world where instability was the norm. A childhood marked by adversity, raised by a young single mother who worked multiple jobs to try to make ends meet. As a young child growing up in Alabama, I didn't go to doctors because we couldn't afford to, nor did we know where to access the resources to help us find our way to affordable medical care, to keep us healthy, to keep us safe. We were focused on survival. I experienced bullying and racism from a multitude of voices, both peers and teachers. Growing up, I learned that if I had failed, it was because I was Black. And if I had succeeded, it was also because I was Black. I internalized those voices, and the seeds of self-doubt were planted and took root. Yet, I had a dream of becoming a doctor someday. I had no idea how to apply to college. How was I gonna become a physician? Still determined to care for people, I found my way into nursing school. And as a nursing student, I met and cared for a young patient who came from a background of trauma and poverty similar to mine. She told me, "You know more about me than the doctors here do. I feel like I can tell you anything." Her trust in me helped me believe for the first time that I could become a physician, that I needed to become a physician. That day, I Googled how to get into medical school. I was so determined to defy the odds stacked against me. Like many of you, entering medical school was intimidating, and the imposter syndrome was real. When I received the acceptance letter from Mount Sinai, I had to keep reading the email to make sure they had the right name. I knew I would have to work really hard to prove to myself that Mount Sinai had made the right decision. I was determined to prove to myself and everyone around me that I was deserving of becoming a medical student, smart, capable. I was willing to sacrifice anything and everything as long as I made it. As long as I was succeeding externally, it did not matter to me that I was depleting internally and struggling to meet the demands of medical school. It became clear that my approach was not working. I was not doing the most important thing, taking care of myself. It was not sustainable or healthy. I was afraid to ask for help because I thought that would prove that I was not capable of achieving my dream of becoming a doctor. When I took a chance by sharing some of my personal struggles, like during our brain and behavior course, in meetings with faculty mentors, and with some of my fellow classmates, I learned that I wasn't alone. People shared with me their own struggles and vulnerabilities. I learned these people who seemed to be made of steel and who had achieved great things were like me. They too had struggled. This was so empowering. I finally felt like I belonged and that I could be both struggle and success. This was exactly what I needed. This was such a valuable lesson, and I know now that I can be a successful physician even as I continue to struggle through the imprints of trauma and adversity from my childhood. I can be a healer, and I am a human at the same time. I am a doctor, and I am a patient. I can take care of others, and I can take care of myself. This was my personal battle. I feel confident in saying that each and every one of us has gone through our own personal hardships, our own lived experiences, our own adversity that has impacted us. No one is excluded. You, my classmates, mentors, and Mount Sinai faculty, you have changed my life. You have helped me through some of my toughest days. It is a testament to this unique community that I'm here, able to walk across the stage with you all. Now, as we move forward, we all have a purpose. Such amazing, inspiring missions fill this room. I know that we as a class will make this world a better place. But to change the world, the changers need to be whole. We owe it to ourselves, to our patients, to prioritize our own health and happiness. This is perhaps the greatest thing I have learned in medical school. So as we begin our medical careers, I say to you, my classmates, believe in yourself, stay true to yourself, take care of yourself. The foundation of our ability to heal lies in our own well-being. Thank you.